She was only one step away from changing her life, but she didn't know it. Every morning, Emma woke up at 6 o'clock. She looked at the same small room, the same old desk, and the same dream she had been carrying for years. She wanted to become a writer. But there was one problem. She was afraid that she wasn't good enough. Every time she wrote a story, she read it again and thought, this is terrible. One day, she received an email from a famous writing competition. The prize was enough money to change her life. Emma looked at the competition and smiled. For the first time in years, she thought, maybe I can do this. So she started writing. She wrote for 1 hour every morning. She wrote when she was happy. She wrote when she was tired. She even wrote when she didn't have any ideas. After 3 weeks, she finally finished her story. She read the last sentence and smiled. But then something happened. She started comparing herself to other writers. They are better than me. Their stories are more interesting. I don't have a chance. She looked at the submit button on her computer. Her finger was only a few centimeters away, but she couldn't click it. Then she remembered something her father had told her years ago. Emma, you don't have to be the best. You just have to be brave enough to try. Emma closed her eyes. She took a deep breath. And she clicked the button. Submitted. For a few seconds, she just stared at the screen. Then she laughed. She laughed because, for the first time, she had defeated her biggest enemy. It was the voice inside her head that kept saying, you are not good enough. 2 weeks passed. Emma forgot about the competition. She went back to her normal life. Then, one morning, her phone rang. Hello? Is this Emma? Yes. Then the woman on the phone said, congratulations. But the money wasn't the most important thing she received that day. She finally learned something much more valuable. Sometimes, success doesn't begin when you become talented. Sometimes, success begins when you stop believing that you are not good enough. Maybe you are waiting until you feel confident. Maybe you are waiting until you know exactly what to do. But what if the perfect moment never comes? What if you don't need to be ready? What if you just need to take the first step? And maybe that's what is happening to you right now. Maybe you are only one decision away from changing your life. So don't wait until you feel fearless. Be afraid and do it anyway. And one day you may look back and realize something amazing. You were never too far away from your dream. Don't think about it for too long.